Good morning, everyone. Hello, how are you? I hope you are in the pink of health. So, today, our lesson, we are going to be taking a look at X games. Okay, so this lesson is based on your CEFR English Plus One textbook on page 66. Okay, so this is going to be the content of our lesson today. First, we will be reading a text about X games. After that, we will be identifying the past tense form of several base words. And then we are going to be listening to a sports conversation. And lastly, we shall be answering several listening comprehension. Okay, so for our first activity, we are going to be reading a text about X games. I'm sure you are wondering what are X games, what is it all about? So never mind, fear not, we are going to be reading them together. So X Games Superstars. So sports in the X Games are always exciting and often dangerous. The game started in 1995 when 500,000 fans traveled to Newport in the USA and watched sports like BMX, skateboarding, and motocross. Our program today looks at two skateboarders who decided to learn to skateboard when they were very young. They competed in the X Games and became big stars. Tom Shar, the youngest gold medalist in the history of the Games, and Alana Smith, the youngest silver medalist. Okay, so that is basically it about X Games. So to conclude, X Games can be referred to as an extreme type of sports. Okay, meaning to say it is sometimes can be described as some kind of dangerous sports. As what you can see from the text. So it started in 1995. So it consists of several sports. For example, we have BMX, skateboarding, and motocross. Okay, so yeah, that is basically it about X Games. However, that is not our main focus. Our main focus is going to be about the learning about the tense. Okay, so now we shall take a look at several base words. Okay, this word here like learn, start, go, win, travel, become, watch, do, and compete, lastly decide. These are all base words, meaning to say this doesn't contain any inflection. They are not in the plural form, they are not in any type of tense. Okay, meaning to say this is the base word. So our focus for the first activity is we are going to be taking a look at the past tense form for this base words. So what is the past tense of the word learn? So actually the past tense of these words, okay, all of these words can be found from the text. So the past tense form of the word learn, start, go, win, travel, become, watch, do, compete, decide can be found in the text. So the words are bolded in blue. So the first one, learn. Which one is the past tense form of the word learn? Yes, exactly. It is the word learn. Okay. How about start? Start. It is going to be started. The past tense form of start is started. Go. There is the past tense form for the word go. Went. Exactly. Win. How about travel? So travel is this one. Very far away. Traveled. Become. So become going to be became. Okay. Watch. Watch is going to be watched. Do. So do is going to be did. Yeah. and compete. The past tense for the word compete is competed. Decide. The past tense for decide is decided. Okay, so that is it. That is the past tense form for the base word that you see outside of the text itself. So we have learn, start, go, win, travel, become, watch, do, compete, and decide. The base words as well as its past tense form. So basically, the rules for the past tense form for the base word, how we can change from the base word to past tense, is that we always put ed at the back of the word. For example, the word learn. So learn. The only way that we can change it into past tense is by adding ed at the back. Okay, ed, so it becomes learn. Okay, we add ed. Start, again, started. Go. However, notice that not all words can be transformed into past tense by simply adding ed at the back. So go, there are no such thing as go word. So this is wrong. So the past tense form for go is went. Yeah. So when you saw this phenomena whereby this word completely changed its form, so this verb or word falls under the category of irregular verb. Meanwhile, for the word that can be changed into past tense by simply adding the ed at the back of it, we call them as regular verb. Okay, for the word that completely changes its form, for example, go, it turns to went when in past tense. So this word falls under the category of irregular verb. Okay, so that is how we can change the base word into its past tense form. Okay, never mind, it seems crowded. I am sure that you are still confused, so never mind. On your WhatsApp group, I have attached an exercise, several exercises for you to do, so that you can somehow understand how you can convert the base word into past tense form. Okay, so we shall proceed to the next activity. So now we will be listening to a conversation and then we will answer some questions. So I need you guys to listen attentively because we are going to be answering these questions. There are 4 of them. Okay.
Unit 6, Vocabulary and Listening, Exercises 2 and 3. Hi, and welcome to Skateboard Superstars.
And today we're looking at some exciting X Games history, starting with the amazing Alana Smith.
You're a big fan of Alana, right, Jane?
Yeah, she's a really fantastic skater. She says she watched the X Games when she was 6 and then asked her parents for a skateboard. She learned to skateboard when she was 7. 5 years later, she became a big star when she did a 540 McTwist in a competition.
Yeah, I remember. And her first X Games were in Barcelona in 2013.
Correct. There, at the age of 12, she won a silver medal.
What a star.
Okay, so after listening to the conversation, okay, Now we shall answer the listening comprehension questions. So for the first question, she learned to skate when she was 7. Second question, she first went to the X Games in, if you listen properly, it mentioned Barcelona. So the third question, she did a trick called. There are only one trick mentioned in the audio. It is 440 McTwist. And lastly, she won an X Game medal when she was 12 years old. So that is the answer for the listening comprehension questions. So I hope you get it all correct. Okay, if not, never mind. You can always try again. You can always try the exercise in your leisure time. Now, after listening to the conversation as well, we are going to be required to identify who is talking and where they are. So the audio just now, is it the parents who are talking? No, it is not the parents. Is it Alana and Tom talking? It does mention Alana. However, it is not Alana who actually talked. So this is also wrong. So it was sports fans who were talking just now. They were discussing about the success story of Alana, how old she first started to join the X Games. She won her first silver medal at a very young age. So it was the sport fans who were talking. So where are they? So are they at school? No, they are not at school. So are they at the X Games Asia? No, it doesn't actually say anything about the X Games Asia. Okay, lastly, on a TV program. Are they on a TV program? Yes, because if you listen closely, at the start of the video or at the start of the audio, you can hear an opening soundtrack as if it was recorded for a TV program. So it is on a TV program. Okay. So lastly, you will be required to answer several questions on Google Form for your homework. So the link to the Google Form will be given to your WhatsApp group. Okay, so that is all from me, guys. Thank you very much for your attention and participation, and I will be seeing you in the next video.